Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com. Rubes made it back on top. Rubes, I see you out there in the chats on YouTube. For as long as we're here at this point, things are getting dicey out there. Real dicey on the old YouTubes. A lot of people moving over to Rumble, getting bought out. I've been getting messages this morning all day for Russell Brand, actually, Jabes.
Yeah.
People kind of consider Rumble to be like a right-leaning type of deal, but he's not, right?
No, but he just says whatever he wants. And
Okay, which is kind of what we do. So
Yeah.
All right. A lot of problems with it. A guy who's always on the show, Dave Rubin, is, I guess, an owner in it. I'm trying to figure this out here because he also posted something this morning where he's having problems with like age restrictions and shit like that. The reason I'm starting the show like this is a bunch of our videos are now getting dinged for age restrictions. We just got another one from yesterday's show with Jared, the hanky code. Now, granted, what we talk about is fucked up, but I don't believe we showed anything in that.
I don't think so, no.
That was aggressive or
I
anything
mean, all
like
we
that?
showed was handkerchiefs.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
different
Yes,
colored
different colored handkerchiefs. That's it. So odd. We've appealed some of these because I've had a bunch of DMs this morning about you guys saying, hey, I've now got to click on an age restriction. So what that does, Jesse, is for YouTube in particular, you have to type in your email address, your password, and then confirm it on a television and or your device. So
for everyone.
So if you're just a simpleton out there trying to watch the show and you're not a subscriber of YouTube, or you are, but maybe just aren't signed in, they're gonna make you do that now, which is real hard. It's the 9-step authentication to watch dudes talk about dicks, I guess. So
Yeah, and I'm sure most people are kind of like, well, too much.
Yes.
Like one
sure.
step fine, 2 steps okay.
Starting to add to all the other things, and then and then the other DMs are we've gotten are regarding our friends, like shit. Donut Operator does a big gun channel. Brandon Herrera does a big gun channel as well. They're limiting now, like the magazine capacities. So if you're having trouble seeing their videos as well, here we are. So young man Rumble might be in the future. Who knows at this point? It's kind of all up in the air. Thank God we have Patreon, though. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
It's so much to keep up with. And even on the back end of this shit, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know?
I think we'll still probably ride YouTube and Patreon. I don't, there's been a couple iterations of things that are like, this is where you can say whatever you want. Well,
I know.
You're still going to need servers. You're still going to need, capacity and all of that. And
Rumble has that capacity. I will say this, whereas like we were approached by Vimeo, they don't have that.
Right.
So it's like it's worthless. But somebody should do something along the lines, because when there's just one, there's just you're kind of stuck. So just at the top here, I want to let you know I got your messages. It is nothing on our end. There's nothing we can do. We're not setting age restrictions on these videos, so
right.
Apologize about yesterday's, but it doesn't come in until later.
We say it's not for kids.
Yes. So there is
we do set an age restriction, actually, which is we tell YouTube ahead of time.
We do.
This isn't for kids. Don't serve it to fucking kids.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they're like,
other than that,
are you a kid?
Yeah.
So it's just as strange to you guys as it is to us. And heard you loud and clear. Don't need to talk about it anymore today. But if you're wondering why, that's why. And then, they're going to make you do all the things for it. But look, Patreon, we go bug fuck on anyway. So who cares? Yabe, who cares?
Who cares? Marion.
The Whopper Junior Whopper thing. I want to kill the Burger King song, the creator of it, and everything else. Like I can't hear this anymore. And I say that in jest, by the way. I'm not. I don't want you to die. I want the song to die and go away. It's going to be too much. The memes are starting already, and I already hated the song to begin with, and it was already kind of triggering. But I wanted to ask you, do you think in these pitch meetings they say, give me the worst song you could possibly come up with that will be stuck in someone's head, and then we're good. I'll write you the check and we're all good. But you got to make it the worst.
You ain't talking about a Wendy's commercial right now.
Exactly. Like you and I are talking about it.
I know, which is why I am asking. Do you think that's real or not?
I feel like you answered your own question, but I think that they go into the room and they say, what do we have to do, young kids that are now marketing for us because we're an old company and we don't know? What do we got to do? And they're like, well, what's kind of big right now is like hate listening, hate watching. You know, you need people to talk about you.
No.
They're saying, hey, Mr. King. Is it Mr. King?
Well,
That actually owns it.
he's a king, so you just refer to him as king. You don't have to call him Mister.
Oh, so it's just King.
He's just king, correct?
Your Highness?
Yeah, Your Royal Highness. Sure, that'll work.
These
That'll work.
kids are like, you know, Your Highness, you need people to be talking about you. We know how to get that to happen, but you've got to just go with it. Don't put any restrictions on us. Just let us do this.
Oh, I can feel myself having a heart attack right now. Because I thought about this. I knew, obviously we have a list of topics that we like to talk about. I was thinking about this on the way over. I was like, but there's other songs that have gotten me where I'm like, all right, I'm behind it.
Okay.
It's Dairy Queen. That's what I like about Texas. Whenever that comes on, I'm fine with it. And I sing along. I enjoy Dairy Queen. I enjoy Burger King. But that, at least it's a nice, like, that's what I like about Texas.
Which, by the way, let's address that problem right there.
It's not a Texas company.
It's not a Texas company.
Sure isn't.
Right. And when I hear that song, I personally don't think of Dairy Queen.
Oh, what do you think of?
Like, it'll be on in the background.
Okay.
I associate it with like a window business or something.
Yeah, a car dealership. Yeah.
Something. Yeah. Like it doesn't scream Dairy Queen to me.
Okay.
Personally.
All right.
So it worked with you, not necessarily with me.
Yeah, maybe it's just Burger King that I have problems with. Because I also hate when commercials use songs that I love and then it's fucking ruined for me. So Burger King was the first one to do this for me back in the day.
What was it?
I'll stomp the world and melt with you.
Oh, that was a good one.
Smoke on the Whopper.
Oh, nice. Nice.
They did that too, and I was like, fuck you guys, dude. Fuck you.
Right.
And then I got to throw a little shade to one of my faves. Applebee's. God damn it.
What did they do?
No, I didn't want to do this today, James. I don't want to do this today at Applebee's. You know I'm a bees guy. You know? Mm-hmm. I put out the APBs.
Right.
When I want to go, I send out the APBs for Applebee's, and I'm all in.
Sure.
They got the Rolling Stones, Start Me Up. And I'm like,
oh, yeah. For the starters? For like the half-price starters
shit,
or...
dude. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or like buy one, get one, whatever. They used to have an amazing...
I think it's Endless Apps is what they're doing again. So for $14.99.
Start me up, dude.
Start me up.
The money that they make from that.
Oh,
in margaritas alone.
Oh, dude.
Because you get marg, you're paying for the marg.
Yep.
That's what bought them
Yeah.
Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Why not? I think you make a huge mistake if you go to Applebee's.
God damn it, dude.
There we go.
A lot of
There we
uses for that
go.
fucking thing,
Oh,
dude.
my gosh.
A lot of uses for
Oh
that
my
thing
gosh.
back
We
there.
we weren't even planning on that.
No, I forgot I always forget we have it until the moment arises. The old king head there on Delco. It looks great.
It really works.
Isn't it weird that it looks good? Like he looks like a normal person just chilling out.
Yeah, it
for the
actually
day.
doesn't even look big. It looks
Whopper,
like
Whopper, Junior, Whopper, cheesy Whopper, have it your
I like
way.
it. I like
God,
it personally.
dude. Fuck. So you know I have that, by the way, right? They paid me back in the day to do a sketch for Funny or Die.
Yeah.
They gave me a lot of money. They gave me $10,000.
Yeah, Burger King has
Burger King has some coin.
cash.
And this was like before, like, you know, a lot of viral shit. This was like beginning days of Funny or Die and those guys. And they were like, hey, we'll send you the head and you can write whatever you want. Now, the video I made for them, it had to be a 30-second spot. They were very pissed off about.
Okay.
And, they definitely did not want to work with me again after that.
Never been much of a company man, right, Ross?
You know, they just said make the funniest sketch.
And I think you
knew. And it's
knew.
for the internet. So
right,
whatever,
and you
man.
knew what you were doing.
Did I? No, I didn't. I just thought, hey, number of views and we're good, right? And it did get a fuck ton of views. But yeah. I got the old phone call from the execs there of like, hey, we will definitely not be hiring you again for any of this. So whatever. But the king head Delco was wearing right now was I think they made 100 of them and they sent them out. And it's on the box. It says like your number and everything. It was a big deal.
That's a collectible, dude.
And I just signed for it when it came to the door. They were like, sir, this is, and I was like, oh, what do we have here? My royalty? Oh. And I open it up and it's this plastic king head. Yeah, it's a true story.
Yeah.
It's all a true story. But as far as Burger King goes, they've been guilty of this a million times. I hope we're not there and people don't start doing this because I don't want to hear this from every single commercial.
I don't know. There's one that's been stuck in my head for...
What is it?
We'll cash your personal check and then we'll hold it till your payday.
Yeah, but I like it because you sing it awesome. So like,
That's exactly how it goes.
I know.
And it was so awful that it, to this day, it's from like years ago, over a decade probably.
Yeah.
And I still remember it. Why? Because it's horrible.
I only remember it because you sing it all the time.
Yeah, it was like a local, I don't think you would have heard it, right?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I don't want to go national with shit. Like, if it's your own local bullshit.
Or Myrtle Beach
fine.
days.
Yeah, oh boy.
The bird in the sky and the turtles on the ground and the waves and I live for Myrtle Beach days.
I live for Myrtle Beach days.
That's
like, you could tell it was an old rocker.
That's a
who
good
was
one.
just there for free drink. They probably gave him free drinks at the bar. Some pirate ship on the beach down there in Myrtle.
Perfect.
And they were like, look, we need you for one jingle. Great. How much are you paying me?
Right.
We're not. We're going to pick up your bar tab.
He's like,
All right.
even better. Yeah, say less.
One line is all, yeah. We just need one catchy line.
One line.
I live for Myrtle Beach days. And
Beautiful.
I just picture him like exhausted afterwards.
Yeah.
Like it was a bender the
gave
night
it all.
before. The coke had wore off and he was just kind of leaned over in the booth, just kind of, oh God. And they were like, hey, Johnny, we gotta have the Myrtle Beach song. Just give us one take. All right, everybody, I can give you one take. I
think I got it.
I think I got one take in me, boys and girls. I live for Myrtle Beach days. All right, I hope you got it. I'm all done.
We got it.
I'm all done.
We got it. What was his name?
Give me an Uber to the bar, Johnny.
Johnny, we got it.
We got it,
We
Johnny.
got it,
Yeah.
Johnny.
Oh, I was just exhausted, just like, oh. I can't give you any fucking more today.
And when they go to pick up the tab, it's like from years of not paying.
Yeah. Hey, Johnny Yoda 8700. All right? Yoda 8700.
So we're only going to pick up the drinks from today.
Or we're not going to give you any residuals
Right.
off the commercial. Take the residuals away. Just pay the bar tab.
Yeah.
Pay the fucking bar tab. The bartender has threatened me with a spiked bat. Get him out of here. Just get him off my back. Just out of breath. Ugh.
Right.
Just pay the fucking bar tab. If I have to see that spiked bat one more time, I can't do this. Can't fucking do this.
Right.
It's my dream.
Yep.
That's who I think Johnny is.
Yeah, no,
And
I
he
think
also probably used to work on the Ducks.
Right. There's also something to be said, you know, those lawyers, the like really bad lawyer commercials.
Four.
Yeah, the fours.
Yeah, here in
Who's the
Austin.
guy that's on top of it?
I don't know. My buddy,
I'm on top of it.
Van Sant Law down in Georgia, he does dope ones.
Yeah, but
Van Sant Law.
Yeah, but they're purposely they're trying to stick in your brain for
No.
either being
No.
weird,
I asked.
not good.
I asked him. I was like, hey, who does this and why? And he goes, you just kind of shop to these local guys and do it.
Yeah, but they know what they're doing too.
No, they don't.
Okay.
They don't know what they're doing, and that's the
Okay.
problem. So, like, they're doing the best they can, right? But these guys aren't Hollywood guys. They're not writers, anything else. Fuck. Fun story for you. There's 4 people that we know who have made it doing local commercial jingles and blew up. Who's the Rhett, Bob? Can you look him up? Rhett and something else. They had a show on IFC for like
Rhett and
4
Lee?
years. Yes. Those guys. That's how they got started.
Okay.
And that's what the show was about, was making these 30-second spots in hometowns, and it was great. So you went through the people's lives and did all the shit. Pop them up on screen. You know these guys.
Pop, pop, pop.
Boom. Local dudes who were making it, and then the Beamer brothers, Adam and he's edited, fuck man, how many movies of ours? He is one of the lead editors for FX. That's how they got started in, I want to say it was Massachusetts or
the
Delaware,
Chits?
or maybe Vermont, one of those up there, right? And they were doing the best commercials, and they were so weird, and they were like, hey, do you want it to be catchy and fun, or do you want it to be corporate? And so most of them would say, dude, we just want customers. We don't really give a shit. And I remember one of the commercials was a moving company called Truck You.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they made a sweet, like, Truck You.
For sure.
Yeah, catchphraase for those guys and everything
Writes
else.
itself, huh?
Was great.
Yeah.
It was great. So there is a way out of it, but I just don't think these people are, there. They probably went to like a local community college that had a film school, and they're like, they weren't good enough for like SCAD in Georgia, and they were kind of on the outskirts at a little JUCO, and they were like, man, I'm majored in film. What do we got here? Right. Start shooting local commercials for people,
Right.
The pay isn't that bad. I think it's $2,500 a spot, and they can crank those out pretty easily. So if you get in, you get in,
Yeah.
I'm just asking you to do better. That's all.
Okay.
Burger King, though, knows better than this bullshit. I mean, I hated that commercial for so long. The fact that it's now becoming a meme and shit, I'm just like, oh, God. Now, that's why I'm asking questions today.
Seems
Right.
like they did their job.
I know,
Yeah, like
I know, and I can't figure it out, which is why I'm asking, dude. It's like,
I'm just confused.
Have you heard it?
No.
When's the last
Can
time you
you-
thought about Burger King?
I don't know if I could.
Play it
Can
for
you
Jesse.
play it,
Yeah,
though?
we won't get dinged, right? Do they
That would
own the
be-
copyright for it?
That would be hilarious.
Which one? The new
Fuck
one?
it. Who cares? If we get dinged on YouTube again, who gives a shit?
We get demonetized for
We're gonna get
a
demonetized anyways.
promotion.
Yeah, who gives
Essentially
a shit?
free promotion.
Play
Free
the
ads.
audio. Just play the audio if you can.
I'm probably gonna like it.
Hold on.
I'm
No
waiting
free
for a
ads.
Commercial.
No free ads.
Commercial for the commercial.
Oh God. Yeah, exactly. Commercial for the commercial. Get a little volume there.
Oh, no, it was the YouTube video.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers.
God.
I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup.
Nope,
it's
don't
okay,
dance.
and
Yeah, that
it's
kinda
just
goes.
one
No,
possible
no.
Bacon, Whopper, any Whopper my way.
Okay. How they go, eh?
And BK, have it your way.
You rule.
I
Yeah.
think that's perfect.
I hate it so much. I hate it.
I bet
so
you do, but it's-
fucking
That's a
much.
nice jingle.
It's exactly right. It's exactly right.
Babes.
It's exactly right. It's on time.
All right, hit us up in the comments here on
Trains
YouTube.
in the station.
Hit us up in the let's hear from the peeps here. Yeah, yay or nay on the Whopper, Whopper, Whopper Junior.
It doesn't sound like that, though. You really made it sound like that.
Because I've heard it 3,000 times.
I know, and
I
it
just fucking
it's not
hate it.
that, though. It's quite soothing.
It's not.
It's not how you're doing it. I thought it was like, I thought it was like Pepto
Whopper,
Bismol.
Whopper Junior. It's a baby
No.
song. It's baby songs.
But it doesn't sound like that. It's very soothing.
Oh, it's a baby jingle. It's for babies.
Well,
What do you think? Our 6-month-old is going to be
Goo-goo-gaga.
like, hey, bring me a double Whopper with cheese tonight on the way home? Some onion rings?
maybe.
Boy, dude. What do we got in the comments here? The only part of the jingle I like is you rule.
Sucks. Nay.
You guys are haters.
No, they're not. They're real people.
Chris likes
They're
it.
real people.
This makes me
Sandy,
want some
hard
Burger
no.
King for dinner, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like the original chicken
I know
sandwich.
it looks really good. Like
Fuck that
I am
sandwich.
in. Oh yes, the long one.
The long one, yeah, with the
Hell yeah,
Nope.
dude.
like a gallon of mayo on it.
No.
Horrible shredded
Can't do
lettuce.
It. I know. It reminds me of a cafeteria chicken sandwich. I can't do it.
It is so good. It's gotten worse, but in the day when they used to slice it diagonal, Delco,
No.
they don't do that anymore, which is it's going downhill. But
Yeah.
it was
They also had a
gourmet.
deal in college where it was 50 chicken nuggets for $7.99.
I mean,
Can you
That's a
beat
lot.
that?
they really know how to get people in the door.
Yeah, they're getting the people going. But look, I love the Whopper. I love the double Whopper. I love the cheeseburgers there. They're fantastic. Their sides are not for me. I don't like the chicken sandwich or the other thing, the rib thing they have.
so
I don't get down on that, but their Whoppers and all that stuff are great, and the cheeseburgers are great.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, but I just, if we're here and we're in this day of like, let's just write these shitty jingles to get like, holy fuck. dude.
Listen, they're out here doing things, all right? They're trying things.
They're trying things.
And that's all you can really ask out of your fast food company.
But like, it's weird that Burger King, as good as it is, all the things we're naming, Whopper, long chicken sandwich,
Chicken fries.
cut diagonal,
Oh,
chicken
God,
fries.
No. We're not doing
Right?
chicken fries over here either.
Right?
Nope. Not doing chicken fries.
It's still one of those that you kind of forget about.
Yeah.
It's one of those that you go, oh shit. You know what I mean? So they really need to like burst on the scene for you and be put back into the memory, because as good as it is, for some reason we forget about
I
it.
know the reason. So I have the answer to this. Like, driven cross country quite a few times now, right? They're hidden. So like, for example,
Yeah,
where was I at last time? I think it was in Alabama somewhere. And I had pulled over, and the first thing that it was on the sign was like a Taco Bell, right? And I was like, all right, cool, just roll through Taco Bell. They were closed on a Sunday for some reason, and I was just like, I don't really get this. But Burger King was open around the thing, so I was like, oh, shit, I'll just roll back there. But I had to drive behind the Taco Bell to get to the Burger King.
Yeah.
Now, in Texas, on all the places we live on, do you know there's a Burger King right here on 290?
Where?
Yeah, exactly. It's attached to a fucking gas station. So you have to drive around the back of the gas station and then drive through the Burger King.
Gosh, they really make you
It's
work
right, and it's
for
right
it,
there.
huh?
It's probably 2 miles down the road.
Okay,
Yeah, right
well,
before Belterra.
Yes.
Or right after Belterra. Well, either way.
Yeah.
The Taco Bell in
Lunch.
Dripping Springs, same thing, attached to a gas
I know.
Yes. Yeah. Down there at the.
I know
at the
what we're
thing.
getting for lunch, dude.
Whopper. Yeah. No. Are we? I don't know.
Let's
It's-
just cater our next, like, fuck Terry Blacks.
Yeah.
And cater everything
Like,
with
it is
BK.
really
BK.
sounding
I
fucking
know.
good right now.
Look,
like,
I
I'm
love the
sorry.
Whoppers. I do. And I think Trump got it right with the college kids getting 80,000 pounds of fast food in there when they come and visit the White House. I think that tradition should last forever, because that really is all college kids want.
He's a
That's it.
McDonald's guy through and through. though.
Yeah.
No. So if you go back and look at the photo, he got them from everywhere. And you want to talk about a dream scenario as a college kid? There was Pizza Hut, Burger King, McDonald's, and there were like 3 others where you were just like, oh my God, there's a picture of it.
You just stack things
Yes, and they're everywhere.
like a McGangbang.
There you go. Pop up that
So
pic there. I mean, look at that dream. Oh, look at that. So what do we got in that pic
So
there?
everything to the right is McDonald's.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
McDonald's.
This is all McDonald's over here.
And what do we got on the left? Is that Chick-fil-A? Are those
No.
Chick-fil-A bags?
This
This
is
looks like a
Wendy's.
Chipotle.
Wendy's. Okay.
This is Wendy's.
See?
This is
Even
Wendy's.
Trump forgot about Burger King.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, look, if we're going to rank them, though, he's got the rankings correct. It's
Yeah, I
McDonald's, then Wendy's.
I think
Burger King
Wendy's
is third
won.
for me.
Wendy's won.
Wendy's one.
Yeah. So either way, but they're onesie twosie, whoever you enjoy. I'll butt fuck a Big Mac, though, any day of the week.
This is just so painfully American.
Look at the fucking
And also, you guys,
decadence.
like, if those aren't eaten right away, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How long they've been sitting there is going to determine. Oh, no.
Yeah.
You can't let.
Do you see what's missing?
No, what is missing?
You don't notice it?
Mm-mm, what do you got?
The thing that they can't eat because they had to wait for too long and it went bad. The fries. There's no fries.
Exactly, no fries.
Oh, smart.
You
yeah.
can't have fries
Yeah,
there,
very
and you're
smart.
really pushing it
Smart.
with the burgers.
So a fry, I can't go past 10, 15 minutes tops. Those are fucking all done for me. Can't heat them up because they suck after that. But the rest of it,
You can't eat them out.
No,
You're not doing it right. You toss them in the oven.
I've thrown down. I can't now. We've tried it.
The only way to enjoy McDonald's fries is in the bag on
in
the
the
car.
bag on the
In
way
the
home.
car, yeah.
Correct. But burger-wise, I've been on enough sets in my life where it's like, yeah, burger's been sitting out for 4 or 5 hours. I'm still good with it. I'll still fuck with it. Like I'm fine.
Okay.
On that sitch. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be something new out for the Super Bowl, and hopefully this knocks this out of there, so I don't have to think or hear about it anymore. Kind of waiting for those ads to pop up.
Right.
And I don't know who is funding this Jesus campaign for only NFL games, by the way. This is
The Lord.
Oh, himself.
Well, that's what it says.
That he's funding it?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
brought to you by Jesus.
Have you guys seen these? Because you guys watch as many games as
Yeah, is that not local?
Jesus is a refugee.
I can't tell because they're starting to change.
I think it's a Texas commercial.
Yeah.
It is. Okay. I mean, so, all right, knowing advertising, I think you're allowed 4 local spots at a discounted rate per state during those games. So they're clearly buying up all of them. I just wonder what the network is charging them for that.
There's got to be some kind of tax write-off in there.
Well,
because
because the other part of this is it usually has to go through the NFL, but if it's a local one, then that makes sense. Then they don't, because then you're technically airing it as your local commercials there, but you got to buy it up. There was one maybe 2 or 3 years ago, if you guys remember, with Tim Tebow, and I think it was an abortion commercial, and the NFL nixed it, and they said you can't do this.
I'm sorry, an abortion commercial?
Yeah,
For
against abortion. You know, to have life and all that. It was
okay.
a pro-life commercial.
Okay.
And the NFL said no. And they were like, we've paid the $5 million. And they were like, we'll give you your money back. We have no problem selling these ad
Pro-life.
spaces. Yeah.
A pro-life commercial sounds a little bit better than just an abortion commercial.
Anti-abortion commercial, I should have said.
Oh, okay.
All right. I've got things in my mind today, Jesse, that
I just couldn't
you know what I'm
picture
saying?
what that commercial would be. What Tim Tebow's doing
Look,
in the abortion commercial. You know what I'm saying?
We played the fucking jingle. Now I'm thrown off, and like it's in my head now. I'm having a hard time.
I think we need to hear it
Nope,
again.
sure don't.
You
I got to get this
think,
out
or-
of my
Run it back.
brain for the day. No.
Back to one?
No.
Okay.
Can't do this again.
All right, we won't.
Can't do it. Oscar nominations came out.
Oh, yes.
Saw this commercial twice during it. This morning,
Really?
a little early in the day for a fucking Burger King commercial. Oh, God.
Yes.
No, dude. Look at Jesse. Oh, God, why do you love this? Put the camera on her.
Because it's just great, dude.
No.
Oh, and if you're watching it, like while you're hearing it, it's like, yes.
Oh, Joel's dancing now, too? Fuck off, dude.
Oh,
Have it your way.
BK.
You
It's just like
rule.
so, yeah.
Fuck you guys, dude. Fuck you guys. Chicks in Canada is asking me to talk about the Daily Wire Crowder sitch. We actually did that story on Drinking Bros the other day. So
Did you listen to the Shapiro episode about it?
I did not.
Okay.
All I'll say is this. If you want a quick recap of my thoughts, I don't think he should have gone public with all the details and all of that other shit. I think he did it to get a better deal, possibly out of Rumble, actually. And I think there's wrongs on both sides. However, the conversation that Crowder recorded with Jeremy Boring was too far. I don't think you do that. You're an adult. We're not recording conversations here. The other thing that Jeremy Boring said, because I saw his response, he goes, I wouldn't even know how to tape somebody. Same here, Jeremy. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, without
I
them
don't
knowing.
know. I know about 4 apps on my phone, and yeah, so that's about it. I wouldn't know how to do that either, and I don't like that at all. That's shady. And if somebody else is trying to get into business with him, I would be paranoid that people are going to be recording my calls and then leaking those. Like I don't.
And apparently it was a term sheet that they sent, not an actual contract that he could have.
Yeah, yes. So, for example,
You know.
I just got a contract right now that came in, and this is Dan on the text message saying, hey, X, Y, and Z is missing from the contract.
Right.
We go
So
through and
that-
redline that. There's no
Right.
reason for me to blast an organization for
That was the
This
point.
is simple back and forth red lines. So, yeah.
That was the point that they were at. And I think that's what I said on the news is like he could have redlined and sent back if they didn't want to do it.
Right.
Then he could go like, F you.
Right.
Also, he's just such a cringe motherfucker.
Serious, dude.
Like, I only saw the beginning of the video where he talked about the recording or whatever. And he's playing with that thing from Home Alone 2. And he's like, I got you on tape or something like that. And I was like, I don't even know what happened, but I hate you already.
Yes.
Fuck
he
it,
just has like a punchable face and he's losery. And like, whether you like him or Daily Wire or neither or both, it's still, and especially what we're doing in this, new kind of media companies and, buying off people that are their own business. It's an interesting place to be anyways. And he's just a loser and he looks dumb. It makes him look dumb and shady.
Yeah.
And I mean, go.
Yeah, so that's kind of it. And I reiterated it the other day. I think the Daily Wire was unrealistic in even sending some of those terms. But either way, do behind closed doors with a lawyer. If they say no, they say no. You want to blow it up afterwards, whatever, man. But recording,
you send it.
Recording fucking conversations and shit, though, is like, what the fuck, bro?
You send it. It's a business. You send it with a huge number attached, and the person can either do it or not.
Correct.
How many times has he probably on his show rightfully made fun of someone who pulls out their phone and just starts recording people because they think they're being wronged?
Thank you.
Immediately pulls out their phone, like, I'm recording you, I'm recording. Yeah, and then he fucking, Karen'd. He Karen'd
while he's making fun of Karens.
Right. So that's where I live with
pretty
that.
Self-explanatory.
But yeah, we did I forget what day that was. We did that. But I covered most of it on that show. And, I've sat down with Daily Wire as well. I know Ruben has said the same things in negotiations. And, dude, these happen all the time. I've gone through negotiations with Barstool, everybody else. You ask for the best. You try to meet in the middle somewhere and simple shit. But no reason for it. I think the reason he did it is simply to get a better deal out of somebody else. And in my opinion, the only one that's out there is probably Rumble. I don't think Spotify wants to get in bed with anybody on the rights at all.
Crowder's pretty over there and eloquent as well.
So I don't know. He's already rich, so it's like, what do you care? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be honest, like for the audience, my goal is to get rich enough that the only ads you hear in this show are just Hard AF seltzer ads. You know what I'm saying? Or like products that I own. Then I've really fucking made it where I'm like, hey, dude, we're good. Now we're just talking about fun shit, getting fucked up, drinking new flavors. Like, that's kind of it for me. Dude, you got to decide what that dollar amount is. You got to decide. Have you heard that before?
What?
Did I tell you that on this show?
What?
Somebody at one of these investor meetings said, what's your dollar amounts?
Oh, yeah.
And don't go over it. Don't go over it. Make sure you have that stuck in your head. And it's when you start trying to chase another dollar amount after the number you already have is when shit really hits the fucking fan for your life. And I think he was correct in that. I asked Delco the other day off air, what was your number, Delco? Your life number?
20 mil.
Yeah. That was where I landed too. That was when I was on that meeting.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yep.
They offered him 50.
Yeah.
For 4 years.
Yep.
They're like, hey, do you only want to have to work for the next 4 years of your life?
With option of 25 mil after that.
Yeah. Yep.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Go be censored for 4 years. And then you have so
and
much
it's
money that no
not
one can
even
ever do anything to you.
It's not even censored. It's not even more censored than what he's doing now, which he already censors himself on his own YouTube of like, hey guys, if you want to hear my real thoughts, go over to either Patreon or Mug Club or whatever it is. Like, I can't say it here. So he's already doing exactly what they wanted him to do.
The other thing, too, is you can always flip and go WWE heel style and just rage against your own machine, and that'll create more shit, too, right, for Daily Wire. Man, they're censoring me. They won't let me do this, and fuck Daily Wire. I think both sides would be agreeable with that because it's only going to boost ratings for everything. So, it's a lot of fucking money. I don't know. I'm not in that world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I haven't had a $50 million deal shoved in my face yet.
Right. So we don't know what we would do. We might be recording Friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we can't even say on either side what we would do because we are not and have never been in that position, right? I might start outing family members. I mean, I don't know. You see that number? I mean, you might just fucking lose it.
How much do you want from my sister?
You might just be like, oh,
Yeah.
I'll do whatever.
Throw your sister in the deal.
Look, I mean,
So funny. Yeah, who knows?
again, I can't say what I would do or what I did. You know, like we could sit here and be like, we would never.
I would never record somebody's conversation, though. That's
Just bitch. It's a bitch move.
yeah.
You have to
50,
You
bro.
have a contract.
You have to be
have a
actively.
contract.
Yeah.
That's over double Delco's entire life number.
It is.
That's
Sure
what Delco. That's more than double what Delco would ask a genie for.
Yep.
And you still, you're not going to record a fucking guy. I mean, that you like, but like you're not like besties with. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit. This is great.
Joking.
Bill Schofield just wrote in. He said, make sure to tune in tomorrow for Discovery. Fellow Nooner High and Angry, J.J. Jackson's TV debut on Master Distillers.
Oh, hell
Congrats,
yeah.
Brochacho at 9 o'clock Eastern. I heard about this. I didn't know when the air date was. Thanks for reminding us, Bill.
I saw
tune
it in the
for that.
chat
It's going to be
before.
fucking awesome. He's dope as shit. We've had all of his products over there. I think they're still on set, too. We've drank a lot of that guy's shit over the years, and he's great, dude. So, big fan of his. Yes, tune into Discovery tomorrow night for J.J. Jackson's TV. I only know him as High and Angry.
I know.
I only know people by their handles, which is hilarious. Even Reed Blanco, it took me a while. I was like, oh, it's Reed White, dude. Can I just get fucking Reed's number real quick? So I got to call him. But yeah, check him out. That's dope, man. What a big deal.
Yeah.
That's fucking sweet, dude.
Yeah.
Send it in. Maybe we'll clip it up and post it. If you have the capability to do that. We have to like tape shit off the TV with like a phone like this. Like,
No, well, we can get it.
I can do this. I believe I can
We
fly.
have ways.
Oscar nominations are in. Jabes, we were watching that this morn. There's one missing that I kind of felt shitty about.
What?
I feel like Tom Cruise. They just owe him. They owe him.
Are you saying for best actor?
Yeah, and look, I know it's usually a drama sitch. Like Brendan Fraser is nominated for The Whale. He's probably going
If
to
he
win.
wins, I'm gonna get that tattoo of him right here.
Well, the only problem is he's up against Austin Butler. So
If they
can they tie? Because look,
if
Lisa Marie is dead.
If the Renaissance gets stopped here
Yep.
because of that little dingaling, Hilaria, male Hilaria, I will lose all of my Frasier.
Yeah. But I can tell you this. It does not help your cause because it is like a political campaign for real. You've got to go out to all the parties, shake all the hands, kiss the babies, kiss ass, everybody else, because the voters are real Hollywood people, right? So if they get to meet you and you have just a couple conversations with them, behind the scenes, they told me that's why Eddie Redmayne keeps getting nominated and winning shit is because he's great at parties and shit.
They love his little ass.
They love his little fucking
tiptoeing
thing and all of it.
Little prancy.
And what I've heard is Austin Butler has gone to all the things, has been great, and he's obviously a good-looking man. Frasier's got to get out there. Him sitting out the Golden Globes was not smart. I don't care if he did get his taint rubbed by a member.
Is that why he sat out?
Yeah.
I think Butler's rubbing people the wrong way
Yeah.
with his stupid ass voice.
I would say,
but he got out of
if
that.
you're talking
Lisa
to him-
Marie died.
but if you're talking to him at one of these parties, would you not just be like,
Someone in his
Guys.
life, one of his friends needs to be like,
needs to be like,
slap him in the
dude.
head.
Publicist.
Look at this person.
It's got to be your
What friend?
publicist. Yep. It's got to be your publicist. It's got to be your fucking publicist.
How are you going to get any other role?
Look, guys, Austin Butler's gonna win, and there's only one actual reason for it.
What's up?
Don't bet against the movie that strokes off the entertainment industry.
But yeah, no, his agent.
Yeah.
His agent's got to sit him down, like you said, his publicist.
Yep.
Be like, hey man.
Yes.
You want other
yes.
roles?
Correct.
You need to talk like a human.
Yep. I've had both in this life where either people won't say anything to you or the good ones will. And they'll tell you those things where they're like, hey, dude, you can't fucking do this. You look like a dick. You look like a thing or whatever. And you're like, oh, shit. All right, cool. Thanks, man. Because your friends certainly aren't going to tell you. Like, they're just happy to be along for the cool shit.
Yeah, and who at that point is your friends. But I will say he's rubbing people the wrong way. Even maybe we can play it on Patreon. But even he's doing these like actor roundtables with other nominees, and he is the greenest. Like, what? You got one thing. You went from CW to this, and you're having like an in-depth actor conversation with Brad Pitt or whatever. Like,
that's what happens.
It's not. It's.
But they always pick a guy every year. They pick a guy.
But the way that he's doing it is.
You do it. He's doing the thing. It
though.
Is, but you got to do it, and he's playing the game. If I was a gambling man, my money's on him. Actually. Sorry.
Yeah, and Brendan Fraser, he's doing all the things like interviews and stuff, but it's like either from his home or podcast or whatever, and he's just not. He's very soft-spoken. He's
not in the mix.
He's not like, you don't feel like he's really giving you a real answer. He's been in Hollywood for a very long time, and he's very polished. Yeah. And I don't think people are responding to that.
And it really is a political campaign. Facts. The other part about this, too, as far as the nominations are concerned, Elvis was nominated for Best Picture. The Whale was not. Which was pretty surprising. So that could tip the cap. But for me personally, I would have loved to see a nomination for Tom Cruise.
I know.
The whole fucking town owes that guy everything for keeping theaters alive. Like, Jesus Christ. Give him a special. What's the special Oscar? I know they don't do it until you're 80 years old and they wheel you out in a fucking wheelchair. Let's skip the line and give him his fucking flowers now, because for real, Tom Cruise saved movie theaters. That is the only reason that they're even thinking about putting movies back in.
No, they're going to wait until he's like,
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that, Cruise. And so the other part of this is Top Gun was nominated for Best Picture.
Right.
Now, if you are behind the scenes, I don't care what you have to do. Rig it. Rig the whole fucking thing for Top Gun. Because on that, 3 people usually get to accept, and it's the producers. He is a producer, so.
But he would never.
Tom Cruise would be an Academy Award winner.
Okay,
and he would give the speech for the movie.
I don't think he would, though.
That's he will.
How fucking. But I know, but he would like let.
Nope. Because
you know what I mean?
It's Bruckheimer, and Bruckheimer knows. Bruckheimer's been juicing. He's been riding the Tom Cruise juice for 45 years. Fucking.
Can I get Tom Cruise juice?
Yeah,
I bet it's amazing. He's been
riding the Cruise juice for 40 plus years. He did the original Top Gun, all this stuff. Bruckheimer's already won all the things. Let Cruise have his moments, and everybody. If he does win, everybody in that fucking room should stand up. And I don't care about the Scientology thing, everything else. Just the artist and the man. Go ahead and give him the fucking award and cheers that guy, because it really did come down to him.
Do you think on Oscar night we should have our coconut cake come as your favorite Tom Cruise party and just be like, we're all in? We know it's an Oscar party.
Yeah. I mean, look, Tom Cruise looks the same in every movie, so it's not like you're mixing it up. He sure does. He's Tom Cruise. He's too good looking. You were
going to come as Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, Les Grossman, yeah. That's a fun one, but he doesn't play too many of those.
I say,
I was going to go Vanilla Sky when it's all messed up.
Oh, yeah.
Collateral.
That's a different look. Yeah. Top Gun, there's going to be a lot of Top Guns there. Risky Business, right? Each movie you can do a costume that people would know who you are.
Right.
Favorite Tom Cruise.
Right. But yeah, I wanted to see him, it's tough. He looks the same in all of his shit, But I'm in. I'll do it. Awards at the end of the
you
night.
don't care. You don't care about content and fun stuff.
No, I love content and fun stuff. He's a hard one, though. If you said Johnny Depp, yeah, there's like 50 different fucking characters. If you said RDJ, sure.
Name 3.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Okay.
What's the one in Vegas? Hunter S. Thompson.
Okay.
And Willy Wonka.
Okay.
He's only playing cartoon characters now, so this is endless.
You could also
Whitey Bulger,
Edward Scissorhands.
Oh gosh,
there's so many that you're just like, holy shit, it's endless. For if you're dressing up as him,
but that's what I think
21 Jump Street, Sweeney Todd.
That's what I kind of think is funny about the Come As Your Favorite Tom Cruise.
That we all look identical.
Because it's very specific.
I would have a Top Gun party for sure.
Hold on, just put on a denim jean jacket, put in some fake fucked up teeth, and you're Tom Cruise in The Outsiders.
Yeah, we said that to The Outsiders.
Risky Business. Yeah.
What's
He's
the
just
cocktail movie?
Jerry Maguire. Yeah,
Cocktail.
He's just always been a great looking man. There's no, he doesn't muck it up a lot.
Well, also you've got Born on the 4th of July.
I
would
mean,
come as that, dude.
on.
Wheelchair.
So, the more you're talking about it, the more you're like, okay.
Well, if I could play but I call that. I want to call dibs on that. I call wheelchair Tom Cruise. I want to be that.
Okay.
Born on the 4th of July. And just wave the flag and do the whole thing.
Perfect.
I'll do that.
Perfect. Okay.
But yeah, Johnny Depp's only playing cartoon characters.
No, you're right. But I think that's the fun. Like, I heard someone having like a Meryl come as your favorite Meryl Streep, right? And because it's so like it's funny.
Boy, yeah.
It's funny because you're just glasses and do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Laughing.
Yeah.
A lot when you're talking.
Some of the nominees, though, were jammed in there and they were forced. And it really does show if you have a great agent or publicist, you can get it still.
For what?
You can get it. Women Talking was nominated for Best Picture. I don't know one person that saw that is talking about that. It is a Me Too movie. It's Sarah Polley wrote it. She also got nominated for Best Screenplay. No one saw it. It did nothing. It was behind the times topically because it was like, all right, the Me Too movement, it ended and then it came out and it was like, I don't really give a fuck about this. The Whale should have slid into that slot, in my opinion, but whatever. One of the coolest ones, though, is our boy from Atlanta.
Worst name ever.
Yeah, exactly. Paperboy. Paperboy got nominated for an Oscar. And that makes 2 years in a row that one of the leads from Atlanta got nominated, and that's sweet.
Best Supporting, is that?
Yep. He got Best Supporting. He's not going to win, but it's fun that he got nominated.
He's not going to
go
win?
to short round,
Oh, and I love it.
I mean, he should win solely for that scene he has with a feral hog.
In Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Oscars, though. So if it was, he wasn't nominated for a Golden Globe or an Emmy yet, but he should be because that episode was all him for 30 minutes straight, and it was great.
Hilarious.
It's great.
I've never laughed so hard than when he gets just taken out by the hog.
Oh, it's violent. I was not expecting it to be that violent.
It was a real Paperboy heavy season, don't you think?
He was great. And it should have been like
I know, he's really good.
It should have been about all of those guys.
Yeah.
So it was cool to see him get nominated. Big fan of his. The rest of it was pretty much chalk across the board. I wasn't surprised by too many of the people.
Do you think
Taylor Swift wasn't nominated? I think that was maybe a shock just because they wanted her there to even just to sing the goddamn song on stage. That would have brought in ratings.
Right.
So that was a bad move. Whoever decided not to do that.
Do you think Spielberg's going to be hosed by Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Yes.
For Best Director.
Yeah. And he should be.
Okay.
This is just going to be it's another Spielberg nom, right? It's a feather in his cap.
It is. And it's the same people
And he's won before, right?
Yes.
Several times.
Oscars,
a million times. And it's one of
so
those
they don't
things,
need to do a makeup. It's just kind of like,
It's one of those things where he's been nominated so many times. I know his partner, Tony Kushner. I don't even know him. Mm-hmm. I know his name because his name is. There's been so many nominations for the two of those fucks over the year that I'm like, oh yeah, Tony Kushner, of course. And I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is. But that's how many times he's been nominated that I'm like, oh, of course, it's Tony Kushner. Oh, of course.
Right.
I don't know who that is.
Right.
Couldn't pick him out of a fucking lineup. But the girl, and it's Michelle Williams, she just keeps getting nominated for shit. She got nominated again.
She's a darling, though. If you're going to talk about
Heath Ledger
wanting people to be at the parties and the whatever, she is beloved.
Because they feel bad about Heath Ledger.
Sure, but yeah, sure.
Aren't you the one who was married to Heath Ledger, and you guys have a daughter, Matilda, together that we've always heard about?
Sure, but she is beloved.
She is.
She's the darling of all of those. She comes to all of those. She's, does all the things, looks great, looks cute,
Still looks
sits
the
at
same
the table.
from Dawson's Creek, essentially.
Yeah. So you need those kind of people peppered in with the whoever else you're gonna throw a bone to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Speaking of Dawson's Creek, we were talking about this a couple weeks ago on the show where
Please.
Yeah.
Topical.
It is super topical, actually.
Okay.
You remember how I said I follow like the cities we lived in still, and like I'm on the city chats?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the one that popped up last night, Dawson's Creek, 25th anniversary. 25 years ago, they shot in Wilmington, and they're doing a thing in downtown Wilmington, and they're trying to get the original cast back together. And then as soon as I saw the Oscar nomination today, I was like, well, she ain't showing up.
No, and she never did. She never did.
Oh, she didn't?
But they did get quite a bit of them usually to come.
Yeah, and they should. Like, all of those fucks came out of there. So,
and
like,
Beak will go.
We should. We'll see.
No, Beak will go to those big ones. The other, a couple of them go to all the convention and things that they have in Wilmington. Because that's where they shot it, and it's beautiful. In the convention center, they're able to get people out there.
Yeah.
But Beak has not gone. I think he'll go to the bigger ones. So I think they had like a 20-year, 10-year, probably,
25 years, though. Like, when I read that last night, I was like, holy shit. Yeah, that's when they started filming back
I'll
then.
let you know when I see him at Target, if he's going or not.
Yeah.
I'll go Beak. Yeah.
Have you beaked up?
Yeah, I've been beaked.
Oh, you got beaked out in
Yeah,
public?
I got beaked.
What the Target in Lakeway?
No, Target on Brody.
Oh.
I know.
That's downtown.
Because I think it's right
It's the nicest Target in the area.
Oh, okay. All right.
in that area. So like if he's coming from
Yeah.
Dripping Springs, which I think he is, he's going to either go up to
Right.
Cave.
Yeah.
or to Brody, right? And so he was probably doing something else. But anyways, he came to play. Like he came, I think, I don't know if
Kids or solo?
one kid, but in a really expensive, the newest one. So it was baby carrier. So they wouldn't like really interfere with his beaking everybody.
Yeah.
It looked like he does this every once in a while to just get a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just to be like, I'm still got it.
Little
Where
rap
would
on the
you
beak?
go if you were Vanderbeek and you needed a bunch of moms at a certain age to look over and be like, oh my gosh, that's Vanderbeek, right? You go to Target.
Or Walmart. Yeah.
Not Walmart.
Oh,
No.
why? You think that's too specific?
Because you get
Not the
bummed
ones out here.
You get bummed out about who was getting excited
Yes,
about
like
it.
at least
Yeah, that's
Target,
true.
you go. He walks
Still
in,
got it.
the white T-shirt
Yeah.
must have been $400, $500. It was one of those that you go like, how do you get a white T-shirt to fit and look so good, right?
It has got holes in it in like exact locations.
Yeah, those were more the jeans.
Okay.
So he had like a designer jean. He had really nice like Ray-Bans, and then his hair was like coiffed back.
Yeah.
And he's taller than I thought he was, a little bit bigger than I thought he was. But anyways, he's pushing a stroller, looking beaked out.
Yeah, you got beaked, huh?
And he didn't even have a cart, which means he wasn't in there to get anything. He was in there purely to beak a bunch of moms.
Or he was getting one thing that was specific.
You don't get one thing at Target. That's not how you do. No. That's not. You do not. I think it's against the law, actually. You can't go to Target without spending over $100 and having a basket
Full of shit.
more full than you thought. So you have to grab at least an arm thing. Or you cannot just roll in
Right.
with a baby stroller without even a basket on that and expect me to believe that you went in there to shop.
Okay. Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Dressed the way you were.
Thinking back on every time I've gone to Target, you're right. I've never just purchased one item.
You can't.
No, you
they
can't.
They design it to make you be like, oh, I didn't. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I love that. Right. So,
Yeah.
and good for him. Like if I was Beak and I lived out in the country and I was like wearing a straw hat and like not really seeing people that much,
Sure.
I would need to just get a little ego boost every once in a while to be like, I'm still Vanderbeek, right?
Right.
Am I losing my mind?
Yeah.
Am I still Vanderbeek? He is.
Okay.
He's that Beak.
I understand. When you live out there in the sticks, and you got your own land, and because he's got all the fun stuff, right? Probably
Yeah.
like 100 acres of whatever, right?
I'm sure.
Who knows?
I'm sure.
You don't get to go into town that much, and when you do,
And you don't
it's a nice
see
little pick-me-up.
people, right?
Yeah.
There's no like community center
No.
where it's like Beak's gonna come. You
know.
know, they homeschool their kids, so it's like, where are you gonna have an interaction that reminds you of who you are?
Sure. Target. All right.
Target.
All right. I understand.
Brody.
I understand it now. Forgive me.
You're forgiven, but anyway, I don't No. Oh, Dawson's Creek. You brought up Dawson's Creek.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It looks just a great show. But all of those fuckers made it.
Yeah.
All of them. Joshua Jackson did shit for years, and then
Still doing shit.
yeah, still doing series all the time.
Looking good, better than he did in the show. 100%, he is way better looking now.
Yeah. Katie Holmes. Still Katie Holmes.
Took a weird left turn there for
Well,
a minute, but
Yeah.
Scientology will get you.
Can you put up the?
Was unaware that she was married to Jamie Foxx for 4 years or whatever it was.
Do you
That
mind
was
putting up her
strange.
latest outfit that she wore to this thing?
What was it?
It's if you just look up worst Katie Holmes, it's gonna be like a jean and a blue top.
Okay.
And like a running shoe. No.
And then
it's
Bob,
recent.
For
It's
for
recent.
yourself, just type in Katie Holmes, The Gift. But save that for yourself in your own private time.
I know the gift.
You don't think he knows?
Oh, I didn't know. Who knows? Who knows what Bob knows?
He knows.
Who knows?
Katie Holmes worst dress.
Is that her right there?
I mean, I googled Katie Holmes worst dress.
Pop that
I'm
up.
getting-
Let's see it.
I'm
What was it?
getting.
Okay, there it is. See it? Right in the middle. She's in a white background, jeans, and like a blue satin
Yeah.
top
Okay.
over it.
No, let's see
Oh,
this.
she's bringing it back.
Let's see it.
Okay, so but you guys, this was really recent. And so we did this. Look at the running shoe.
She's bringing. This is like 2003. She's
Sure.
bringing it back.
When?
Yeah.
This
yeah.
was a thing?
Yeah, this was a thing for sure. For sure, everybody's going back.
Oh, guys.
Everybody's going back, dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
so sorry.
Yeah, dude, they're going
Oh,
back.
I'll show you.
Yeah. Oh, Bob knows.
I mean,
Now
Oh,
you've
wow.
now you've fired
now
up
I've
Bob.
opened. Yeah. Oh, what?
Now you've revved Bob's
yeah, and I
engines.
get that.
This
I get that.
is- Do you even want to
I
know
get that.
Do you even want to know? Boom.
how much? Just
Now
Look,
she
from this
can't
photo.
look.
Hang on.
She cannot look bad.
look at that. There you go.
I know. I used to do that,
The
but
fact that Bob remembers this exact picture from his girlfriend is amazing to me.
she looks great right there.
God.
Picture.
Gosh.
Yeah. I know. Rachel Bilson, huh?
Why the jeans, Rachel?
I don't know. Who did she get married to in real life? Where did she end up at, Bob?
Well, she was getting dicked down by Bill Hader for a
Yeah.
while. Who's just like
And that was
living the
like-
life I always wanted.
Does anyone get
Except for Anna
dicked
Kendrick.
down by Bill Hader?
No.
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
No.
yes. She said they asked her what the worst part or what she missed most about Bill Hader, and she answered genuinely his huge cock.
Shut the
Are you
fuck up.
serious?
I'm dead ass serious.
Huh.
Didn't know she's talk like that. You're joking.
Makes
Are
me
you
like
joking?
her more. Makes me like her more. Type in her name. See who she got married to in real life.
I don't.
I just want to see if this
think
could have been
she
Bob.
I
got
think she's
Possible.
divorced because
married.
I think Hader was the rebound.
Yes.
I want to see if this is Bob Possible.
Yes.
I did this with Jared one time and Hillary Duff to see if
If
it
you
was,
look at like the X's and see like, oh, you could
yeah,
have
is this
done
Bob
that.
Possible? Yeah.
Bob Possible. I
No
like
free ads.
that. I
No
like
free
that.
ads.
Good
Let's see.
God, these websites. So she dated. This is her, I'm just going through a dating.
Pop
history.
it up on screen. Let's see.
What is
Yeah.
Bob Possible?
It means like
Could
if
I do it?
Yeah, could you do
yeah,
it?
like looking at the X's.
Put it on
like,
screen for the audience.
Right.
Yeah,
No.
but
There
that
you
just
go.
seems like an unnecessary shot.
In
at
2000
at a dad here.
In 2003.
No, I'll tell you what in a
No,
second.
you couldn't do.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Status alone. Oh,
Still
she did
no.
Vile.
But here, this is
Bill Hader. Okay.
I think
You
she,
could do that.
Who
Era.
did who is that? Nikki.
Nick Vial,
I don't know who that is.
Bachelor,
Oh yeah, that fucking guy.
but like
Yeah.
ended up he's like one of the richest
this is Bob
podcasters
Possible.
right now.
This is Bob Possible.
This makes it Bob Possible.
Mm-hmm.
So does the other guy. The other guy's a fucking dork.
Bill Hader has a hog, though.
I know.
Does Bob? Have you seen it?
He's Irish, so.
Okay. So you've seen it.
I mean, look at Hater though. I mean, if we're just going whiteness wise,
Right.
Right.
My
right.
gosh,
Yeah.
he could do it.
Yeah. It's Bob Possible. Like if right place, right time. If Bob was a comedy writer on something, and then boom, that could have
Mm-hmm. Well,
could
she's
have
a
done it.
podcaster now, so
Is she really? What is she?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She's
We're in
doing,
the
like,
same industry. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Look,
OC something.
here's the headline, by the way. She said this.
Oh, put that on screen. Look at that, dude.
All right, I believe you.
Yeah.
His big dick.
It's big.
Bill
dick.
Hader was dick. Bill Hader dicks down.
Yeah.
Okay. And by living your dream, do you mean like an Anna Kendrick as well?
Yeah, he hooked up with Anna Kendrick too. Oh my God! Like, and he writes for South
You are
Park. on
exactly
SNL.
the guy that
Yeah.
would like Anna Kendrick.
Yes.
Yeah. She's looking for love right now.
in all the wrong places.
My
because
God, dude. What is
Bob's sitting right here.
She just had some fucking traumatic experience with a guy. She talked about it the other day, and I was
Who
like,
among us, girlfriend?
Anna Kendrick?
Yeah,
I was
everybody
like,
has.
Who's mean to Anna Kendrick these days?
No, but everyone. If you're out in the world and you're a woman, you've had a traumatic experience with a dude.
But Anna Kendrick? That seems kind of too famous to do that shit too.
Oh, was it recent?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Where you're just like, all right. And I mean, she went on, it was a long relationship, and she went on and on and on and would shut the fuck up about it.
Sure.
And I was just like, all right, to Anna Kendrick, like, she's kind of too famous for that. Can't risk it, you know?
Sure.
You couldn't choke her in the bedroom and be like, oh, fuck, did I just choke Anna Kendrick? Like, Jesus Christ.
Right.
Like, that's too much. That might have been too much,
Right.
you know? Yeah, she talked about that, and Rachel Bilson's still not married. I'm going to lean towards the crazy on that one. The new Bachelor came on last night. We were watching it, and you could spot the crazy pretty quickly. First time a girl's ever been sent home opening nights, just because she was too annoying. Nothing more than that.
Yeah, they usually, back in the day, producers would find a way to keep that one.
Sure would. They couldn't stop this, though.
Couldn't stop it. He was like, nope.
No. Get her out of it. She just kept coming back. Hey, is this love? He's like, the show just started
like,
30 minutes ago.
Hey, bro.
We're 30 minutes in. I don't fucking know you, dude.
Right.
She's gone. She's from North Dakota, and there's a whole sitch there. Because you and I chatted about this last night.
Yeah.
As far as like where you're from and how that affects the rest of your life. And it's just like, you know, no matter what you do, because you'd fake rig on her and all that shit, you couldn't get the North Dakota out of that girl. And
yeah, it's a shame.
it was her one shot, to kind of get out of Bismarck or wherever the fuck it was up there. And it was just too much. Because what happens on opening night, if you don't watch the show, obviously no judgment here. I watch it because of you and you only. But these girls go on a diet for 3-4 months because they know they're going on The Bachelor. They get all this work done, and then they show up and they get fucking trashed opening nights. And it's a long night, and it's a night shoot that goes on into the morning.
And so when
they are fucking wasted.
When she's being, told to leave or no thank you, it's like the sun's coming up and they've been like filming all night. There's something so tragic about that. Yeah. Crying with like your makeup from last night. They really do them dirty. But
okay. There's just all right. Oh, it was so nice meeting you. I hope you find love. You're just like, oh God. He's a nice guy. A dork. Nice guy, but he was this close to saying, get this bitch out of here. Yo, man,
that made him attractive to me, which I'm sure like there's got to be something about this guy. But when he was like, when he just was like literally rolled his eyes and was just like, I got to just tell you no right now. Yeah. I can't bring you back in there and then not give you a rose and have you like be crying. So let's just like cut this off. I was like, dang, okay.
Yeah. He is from Austin, Texas, though, which I didn't know. And 2 of the girls are from Austin. One's a nurse. The nurse one I could actually see with Delco after the show ends, when she doesn't get chosen.
The Austin, Texas one?
Yes.
Yeah, she is from here.
Yeah, she is from here. She's an ER nurse. Have you ever dated an ER nurse, Delco?
She's cute.
Not yet.
Okay. Really cute.
Yeah. I think you could have this rebound after she gets kicked off the show.
That picture doesn't do her justice, by the way.
No, she's prettier than that in real life. Yeah.
This her?
Pop it up. What's her name?
Katie.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
Lane.
I'm sure that's
Katie something. This is her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's her.
There you go. Yeah.
Just
keep going down.
cute Austin
there you go.
gal.
Right there. That's a good one with a bikini top on. There you go.
That is a good one.
You're good to go. Go to the one before. Yeah, the blue.
He
top.
wanted the blue top.
Blue top.
He just like refuses
Bob,
to
Jesus
go
Christ.
to it.
What do we?
What?
He's messing
Come
with
on,
you,
man.
dude.
Yeah. Blue top.
We all know what picture everyone wanted up there.
Delco's type. That's what she looks like on the show. So that's.
Can Delco do a bucket hat though?
Sure, he can do whatever he wants for that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's got a good job. Hey, nurses.
nurse? Yeah.
They get paid
For
now.
sure.
And they are
Get a
in
face shot.
demand.
From TikTok.
Do we
They get
know?
Look at that. Oh, look, she kayaks.
Oh, she.
Oh my God, she paddleboards.
She yaks, dude.
No, she paddleboards, dude.
Yeah, that's in Austin, by the way.
Sure is. She lives
Dude, is
here.
that Delco in the background?
Oh my God, I
might
would
be in the
fucking
background.
die. Is that you all jacked up back there?
It could be.
Top left?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's
for the
what if it was?
100% could be.
What if it was, dude?
No, that looks like a paddleboarding excursion somewhere.
April, no.
Town
so
Lake.
Town Lake, middle.
That's really
middle
how it
Lake,
looks?
There's a DJ. Yeah.
Look at that. Let's see her fun,
She's
flirty video. There.
cute.
She is. She's great.
cute.
She's great. Where's that
This
at?
is I think they're leaving the.
Oh,
paddleboarding.
leaving the docks there. All right.
Here we go.
So Delco's got a shot at this when she gets back.
I think she's going to be a front runner. She may not win, but
Oh, she has a sense of humor. That's a Jackie Moon jersey.
Oh, look at that, dude. Will Ferrell. All right.
she's
She can hang.
hilarious.
She can hang with the guys.
Yeah.
She's a real cool girl.
Trust
Yeah.
me, she's hilarious.
I know. Look at how hilarious she is right there.
She's really funny.
Is she a
She's-
dog
look at
mom?
her just.
Is she a dog mom too? Because I
laughing.
mean, there's just so many things there that are checking the boxes for Delco here.
Right. Oh.
Look at that. Whoopsie. Is
that
her? Bring on that heat, it says. Not sure.
We can do some more squats.
Yeah, it's a
whoa,
little. Well,
whoa.
it's a little. It's a little
Yeah,
flat.
yeah.
It's a little
Look,
flat.
she-
But although, I mean, look, if you're going to be skinny,
You haven't been to
You're
the
gonna
gym.
have to deal
But she
with-
also hasn't worked out with Delco on a daily basis. So, like, give that time. And then he's at least got somebody to build up before he tears down, you know? So
he wouldn't. Tear
I think
her
it could
down.
be a possibility. It could be a possibility there in the mix.
Oh, she's real cute.
Yeah. And she'll probably go pretty far in the show. I don't think she'll win it. I actually think the other girl who wants to live in Austin might win it. The one who was got the first impression rose last night. She was fucking normal.
She was. She was. She was normal.
Yeah.
Is this chick American?
Who?
She's from Austin? This chick, the ER nurse?
Yeah.
It's just a lot of weird stuff like Queen's University and she said like
some,
2,000
like,
something kilometers later I'm home was one of the things.
Is he gonna find out that she's actually like
Aussie.
from New York, which is like the worst thing that you can be.
She probably moved here from New York. Let's be honest. Everybody's moving here.
I know,
we're
but
not
I
from
think
here.
she like is really playing up that
Look at
she's
this. No.
from the same place as him.
But no, this is weird.
It's 40
right?
weeks ago.
Queen's University, 2,966 kilometers later, I'm home. What does that mean? What are you doing with the fucking metric system here? And then,
Oh, is she Canadian
and that maybe
by way of New York?
boy.
Because here's the other thing: her
Lord.
nursing
She's an
school
illegal
degree-
alien.
Her nursing school degree, Laurentian University. She's Canadian. I'm almost positive she's Canadian.
Wow. Bob just fucking tracked this
Yep,
down,
this is in
dude.
Canada.
We're
Wow.
gonna find out.
Give Bob his flowers today. Give him a round of applause
Good
for that.
That
job.
makes her hotter, though.
Okay.
I know. I'm just saying it does. We have no problem with it.
No.
But if she's really trying to play the angle with the Austin guy, that
Yeah.
she's like super Texas, right?
Both you guys, Joel
We're
and
gonna
you,
have to-
marry people into the country.
Yeah, just me rooting and tooting.
Yeah, dude. Look at that. Look at that.
We will expose her. If she doesn't expose herself, we will expose her.
Yeah. She's
if
stealing
she
valor.
left up her Instagram posts, she's fine. You know.
Originally from Canada, lived in Austin, Texas for 8 weeks now.
Okay. How long
it
ago was
says
that?
It says at the top she's from Kingston, Ontario.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, you
She's
really
not
cracked the
playing
code.
it.
She
Yes.
didn't say that though. Her everything about her and her cryon says Austin,
Right.
Texas.
Yeah.
And it says Austin first, then Kingston. And she's a travel nurse, so she
what
probably
are you
doesn't really
supposed to
live
put?
anywhere.
Well, so here's the deal with travel nurses. You can pick the city you want to live in because they're in such short supply.
Well, now you can. Yeah.
Now you can't. Well, no, this was going on 20 years ago in LA. A buddy of mine's ex-fiance, that's what she did. And I was just like, I go, how's that going to work? And she goes, I'll tell you how the fuck it works. She goes, I get to choose the city. And then the contracts are up after like a year or two, and then you get to renegotiate at a higher price. I was like, really? She's like, yeah. She's like, dude, everybody needs nurses, so you can pick your fucking city. It's no longer like, oh, hey, you're going to inner city fucking Chicago anymore, or whatever it is. Like,
And that didn't work out, huh?
well,
Probably when she
we
said,
know
"I'll
no.
tell you how the fuck it's
Nope.
gonna work." That maybe was a
she was
red
she was
flag.
pretty funny. And it was our friend who doesn't live in a house, so lives on water.
God.
Yeah. He's
What
never
a
settling
cutie pie,
down.
though.
Never settling down.
What a cutie pie.
He's never going to settle down.
No,
So.
keeps you young. Don't do it. He does, doesn't he? Seem so much younger than all of us.
Yeah.
And he's not.
No.
But like looks and I mean everything, you're like, oh my God, look at that. Oh,
when
your
you can
kid,
just work out all day long.
Your young friend came and it's like, no, he's older than you.
When you can work out just all day long.
I
and
know.
then you have all the
and
time
like
to yourself.
the sun
yes.
and really the
You look great.
LA air is a lot better for you than Austin. And
like out of all of us in the studio, Delco's looks the best because he's single, doesn't have to deal with anything, and so he's outside, he's getting sunshine. All the rest of us are indoors and losers, and that's kind of what it is.
why don't you marry him? You fucking love him so much.
Yeah, well, he's gonna get married to a girl from Austin, so I don't have on the Bachelor, so I don't have a choice. But by the way, so the call that I was on before I got here, the dude was like, "Hey, are you going to this waste management event? Like, who's going? Blah 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 blah." And I was like, the guys from the studio. It's like my wife will be going, and everybody else. And I'm like, can you swing some extra ticks? And I was like, yeah, I can grab you guys some. And I was like, great. I was like, just tell me who the other person is, because I'll have to give a name, And he goes, it's my buddy. And I was like, great. What does he do? And he goes, man, do you ever have those friends that you don't know what they do for a living, but they just show up with like celebrities and like private jets? And whenever you ask them the question of like, hey, what do you do for a job? And they don't have an answer. And I was like, yep, we've all got that one person in our life.
Are we going to be partying with that guy?
No.
Okay.
No. But that's the...
I don't do well with a not being able
But the
to
hilarious
tell
thing
me.
is I'm on this Zoom call with like, 6 people or whatever it is, right? This conference call. Every single person had the exact same experience with that one guy who just kind of shows up and you're like, how do you know so-and-so? And then if you actually talk to the celebrity, they're like, I don't know who the fuck that dude is.
Right.
And you're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
How are we all... How do you?
What is it? What is
the
in
Spider-Man
it?
meme?
It's also an idea of like, what is in it for him?
Yeah.
Like nothing.
Nothing.
And
I finally
He
on this
just
call I was like,
does.
trust fund kid. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
somebody doesn't
fair.
tell you their job, it's fucking weird.
Well, and you hope it's a trust fund
A little bit of this,
and
a little
not
bit
like
of that. Yeah,
a fake
something
trust
illegal.
fund that's homeless, actually.
Right. Right.
Which can also be a thing.
Sure can.
Yeah, otherwise known as a con man. Mm-hmm. So.
A lot of those. And we've all got
Bill.
that friend. What did Bill say? Oh, boy.
Is it that specific, Bill?
Bill. I can't repeat it, but.
And no, it's not. You wouldn't dare.
Whatever. I'm not going to say it.
No, but you wouldn't dare
It's in there.
give ticks to that person.
No.
Oh, okay. Then no,
No,
Bill,
no.
it's not them. It's
This
someone
was-
else just like him.
Somebody important's friend. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's pretty funny. But everybody at the same time was like, "Holy shit, dude!" And I was like, "Forever. That will be somebody forever."
Yeah.
Where it's like, "Oh, you're that fucking dude." Okay. All right. What do you do? What do you do, friend? Oh, I know so and so and so and so. I was just like, "Holy shit, dude." Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it must be a sweet life. You can just show up and do shit until it's not. Like, what's that age, I wonder, where you go home and you're like, oh, fuck, I haven't really done anything.
Well, for some people, it never comes, right?
It has to.
It can't.
It has to.
It can't.
The only answer I ever got out of somebody at an age, the guy was 62 years old, and he gave me that answer. And I said, he goes, now it's kind of tragic. And I was like, why is that? And he goes, looks-wise, I'm invisible, and he goes, I didn't do the thing that I was. So he's like, I live in a one-bedroom. It's tragic now. And I was like, oh, fuck. So he was honest about it. So is it 60s? I think it's got to be younger than that. That's the only person who's giving me an honest answer, though.
Yeah.
What do you say? What say you? As a woman?
No,
like,
I'm
what's
sad.
it tragic for you? Like, what age is that for a dude where you're just like, fuck, it's tragic?
If you haven't done anything and you don't have anything to show for it
Yes.
and all of that
Yep.
and you live in a one bedroom.
Yeah, no matter how good looking they are. What's the tragic age?
I mean, it's tough now if you have money. I don't have money or I have money.
You?
Like
No,
the
you're-
person doesn't have any money.
You're going to be potentially dating this person, okay? And you have a simple, you have a normal
Oh, I thought you were
job.
talking for a woman like
Yeah.
that was living by herself.
Yeah. Like, what's the tragic age where you're like, man, I don't even accept this date anymore. Like, I can't even deal with your shit.
of another dude.
Yeah.
I go pretty high.
Really?
I go pretty high.
How high? What's the number?
No, I'll go 65.
65? A grandfather?
If you're like a, you know, like how old is
Is who?
I don't know, a
Yeah.
Sam Elliott,
But
you
that's
know,
a celebrity. I'm talking about a normal dude who's just,
55.
oh, fuck, Japes. That's too much.
No.
You give so much credit to, it is fucking crazy. The broadness of your rope for these people, dude. You're giving too much rope to all these people.
It's just 55? It's a weird question because I wouldn't date anyone that lives in a one bedroom and doesn't have a job and isn't doing anything.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Okay, then there is no age. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
If someone is, there's ages for all different scenarios. Don't you believe?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Where's Giorgio today? Is he gone? Or is he setting up Citizen?
Yeah, he's working. No, he's working on something for Dan.
Because he's very specific, but the woman's got to be rich. Like, he needs all of his shit taken care of.
Yeah, and so in that regard, or if you're, very successful or you're whatever it may be, there's going to be different ages for different scenarios. When you're getting into the $50 million, $100 million range, Lord.
Yeah.
Close to dead is better than young.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
But you have to have some attractive quality, and it can't just be looks and stuff. There has to be other things going on. And a one bedroom with nothing to show for your life?
As a dude, I think you got to go 38 for a woman. I think that's kind of it. Simply for family reasons, kids and all that other shit. Like, that's rough, dude. You got to really speed up the process there.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
That's too much where you're just like, what do you do? Oh, nothing. Okay. And then you're kind of here and all right. That's, yeah. You can't do it. What do you max out? What's your age, Delco? Because you're in the dating world.
Yeah.
What do you max out at?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'm talking to like a 40-year-old.
Oh, right now you are?
Well, one of them, yeah.
Does she have kids?
She has a kid.
See, so that's the other part. So anybody usually past 35 is coming with baggage. They're coming with a kid or a divorce or something like that.
But it's not like we're just broing out.
Sure.
Yeah, you're not. That's not a long-term.
That's
thing.
not a long-term thing.
No.
But what's the long-term thing? What's the age you max out at?
Right now?
Yeah.
I don't really want to go past 35.
There you go.
I'm 31.
Nailed it. I fucking nailed it, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but that's the classic age for women that we've been reduced to.
Not
so
that.
that's since the dawn of time.
Yeah.
She's over 35.
It's not that.
It's more like, generational gaps where you don't want to you want to have something in common.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Because you start going because 22, you're probably not doing either, right?
I don't want to go too young either.
No.
I think the youngest I'll go with 25.
Okay.
And even then, they're gonna have to be real.
Well, he's 30. He's only 30, so that's only a 5-year gap. That's not bad. Shit, you could probably even skate that down a year if you wanted to, a couple years. But yeah, you're good to go then. But most of these people, holy shit, fucking Bill Schofield, dude, that's so funny. I've never even said it, and Bill just guessed it.
I think Bill's been around when
The studio.
Do you know what I mean? Like he was in the old studio, he was in the old life.
That's funny.
So he knows.
I know the Nooners know, dude.
Yeah.
They know.
It's just interesting that he would know from very vague
conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a great guess, Bill. You won the day. We don't have a Drinking Bro of the Week here. It's the other show. But you would be it today. That's pretty funny. Yeah. I love it, damn it. Go to iTunes, rate the show 5-star, and leave a quick review. We're going to be live on Patreon here in about 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes, 31 minutes. For Drinking Bros podcast coming up, so subscribe to that. All of our shows are over there, and Crime Corners are up and rolling. I think you're recording tonight, right?
Recording tonight. New one will be out
Friday?
Friday,
yeah. Popping some of those in the old RSS feed as well, so get that one dialed up for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Audio will be out tomorrow.
Yeah. So looking forward to that. And then head on over to Spotify. Just click a 5-star over there. You guys have been killing the Spotify. I think it's just because it's a star rating.
Yeah, look,
It's just like,
it's
hey,
the
star.
same thing with the age restriction, whatever it may be. It's like the easier you can make
I know,
things,
dude. I know.
the more
I know.
response you're going to get.
I get it, dude. I get it. I just don't like the direction of this. But you were seen, you were heard, and at least that's the reasoning for it. So, they're trying to get you to like 9-step authentication. It's just like, fuck you.
Oh, for sure.
Fuck you. Or maybe the big play is to buy premium for them. I don't have it. You have YouTube Premium?
No.
Okay. I don't know what you have. You're always sitting on like fucking 19 apps that I don't know about.
Yeah, well, YouTube Premium is not one of them.
Okay, good.
Sorry, YouTube. Don't really like you that much.
No, if you wouldn't, I love YouTube TV.
YouTube TV is a
Great.
Moz.
But your normal YouTube fucking sucks. So join us on Patreon. 30 minutes, kids. Thanks for tuning in. For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. The Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.